Right, welcome back.
Seek fluid intake.
Ah, okay, that's what we shall do. I feel like I need to... Right, what's the situation? Have I got any more inventory? I have, yes. Let's consume... Also the bladderfish. Decomposing! Oh, just old. Ah, that actually... Okay, water it
Vital
is.
signs stabilizing.
Okay, I think I need to make a lot of water, don't I, basically? Resources, sustenance. What was water again? Bladderfish, filtered water, disinfected water. And the bladderfish. So they don't last very long, do they? The fish that you catch. What have we got in here? Loads of resources. Flare. Let's take the flares. Let's drop off. I wonder if the eggs... Let's put those in there. I wonder if how long the eggs last, if we just leave them in there for the moment. Okay, I think what we need to do in life is make loads of filtered water. The bladderfish I can just catch. But also I need to make the... Oh, well, I'd like to make a high capacity O2 tank, so I need silver and glass. Can we make glass? Yeah, we can make glass from quartz. Ah, so I could make glass. I need some silver. But I also would like to make fins from silicon rubber, which is made from creepvine seed clusters. Ah, alright, I think we've seen some creepvines. And I would like to make the repair tool. So some cave sulfur, which I've got, and some silicon rubber. So, creepvine seed cluster, bladderfish, and quartz is what we need.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
Well, that sounds horribly ominous. I feel like that's just going to blow up, isn't it, at any moment? A quantum detonation? Give me strength. Right. Oh no, it's one of those dudes. Yeah, he got me again. Okay, but he's gone. He was protecting something deeper, wasn't he? What's that? Copper. Ooh.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur
Nice.
is an essential component of the repair tool.
Oh, there's another one coming. Oh, he got me again. Okay, I think I need... bloody hell's fire. These things are mental. There's nothing I've got. I need to catch and eat, don't I, basically? Where... Oh, I missed him. Okay, boomerang. Let's eat him. I'm just going to lower my H2O. I need the bladderfish. I also need to make medical... This is all going wrong. Okay, bladderfish are what we need. There's one. Lovely. So if I eat you straight away, do I get water? No, it's... I have to cook you. There's another one. There is another one. Come back! Yes. And another one somewhere. Nice. Okay, so for the moment, I'm going to content myself with catching some fish to eat and drink from. I also need creepvine clusters, which we've seen around. Where did we see the creepvine? No, it wasn't. Was it this stuff? No. Was it this stuff? Writhing weed we've seen. Was the creepvine the longer stuff that was in the kind of more... This is a fish we haven't caught. Aha! I've captured a Gary fish. And then another bladderfish there. Lovely. There we go. Right. Okay, let's sort ourselves out for water and health, because we can't take any more damage. And also look into making medkits. I swear let's look at this a moment. I swear we've seen creepvine, right? Flora, exploitable, sea. No, we haven't seen creepvine. We've seen vein nettle and writhing weed. I wonder what the creepvine looks like. We've got 2 more blueprints, new stuff. Cooked garryfish and cured garryfish, right. Filtered water we can make from bloodfish, yeah. Wiring kit. First aid kit, fibre mesh. We can't make fibre mesh, can we? Medical kit fabricator. What was I just talking about? Okay, let's go back inside. Use fabricator there. Ah, so we do have a medical kit. Oh, hold on. I've got a medical kit. Have I? I thought I'd used it. Right, I think I had used it, to be honest. Right, water. The question is a cooked bladderfish, what's its properties? Water. Oh, let's just make filtered water. Bladderfish is going to be a great source of food, isn't it? Right, what does the garryfish taste like? And
It
what
is
does it
common
do?
for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
Yeah, cool. I will remember that. That's quite interesting that they mention that that we can eat an animal carcass. That suggests that we no longer eat fresh food on Earth, doesn't it? Right, the cooked garryfish does give me H2O and food, so let's eat that. The boomerang, yeah, we might as well eat the damn thing. Right, we'll keep the rest. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too. That's really quite an interesting touch, because it gives a vision of the future where we only eat synthetic foods, and that it's repulsive to eat an animal carcass, which is exactly true. It is. I mean, I don't eat meat, so I find it strange now, and I think in the future only more and more humans will realise how kind of mad it is to eat other living creatures. When we have so many other options where we don't need to kill. Right. Oh, what's that floating? They're the floaters that I was carrying before, aren't they? Okay. The 2 things we needed were creeping vine. Right, let's see if we go to... See, I think those vines over there might be the creeping vine that we're after. And it's getting dark very quickly. I wonder if... Yes, it's getting very dark very quickly. This was a poor time to choose to go that way. Let's stay where it's nice and light. Scan some table coral. Hold on. What happened there? It got very dark all of a sudden, and now it's very light. Okay. Yes, I think this might be creeping vine. Let's see. We can. Yes, it is creep vine. Perfect. So just on the kind of, we've obviously seek fluid intake. Okay. I shall eat Might as well drink.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Right, we need some creepvine seeds. Where does one find them? I think there. Okay, there's some bigger fish here, which is interesting. Let's stay away from those bigger fish. And crying. Where are you? There you go. Oh, that music suddenly made me jump.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, let's grab as many of these as... Oh, inventory full, damn it. What was I scanning then?
30 seconds.
Thanks for the warning. Right. This thing I think I can get air from, right? Yes, I can. Thank you.
30 seconds.
If I drink another water... Oh no, I just dropped it! Damn. Let's drink another water, and then I can get some more seed clusters. Inventory full, what the... Okay, let's go back up. These must take... Ah, they take a lot more space, okay. Right, seeing as it's getting... The sun's going down, we'll head back to the... Such a cool view, look. My little pod up in front of the degrading aurora. And this amazing... Is that another... Is that just a giant moon? I think I saw there's another moon there. Or are they other planets? Yes, it's getting very dark. But we are heading back to the safety of our kind of shallow landing area, which is quite nice. But we now know where we can get creepvine, which we need for... Right, let's scan some more interesting... Oh, what's... No, we won't sit still long enough. What about you? Can we scan you? No, you're not going to stand still long enough, are you? Sit still long enough. Right, while it's dark, let's do some fabrication. Right, what was it we were going to do? Ah yes, it creates silicon, doesn't it? Silicon rubber, so we can... Ooh, lubricant. Nice. Data bank. What did we scan? Table coral. Table coral. Each disc is an individual colony of microorganisms filtering nutrients in the water. Growth patterns indicate the colonies are in direct competition for positions with superior current or light. Unlike other coral species, its structure is malleable, softly pulsating as it pumps nutrients to its extremities, and only turning rigid when it senses physical assault. Ah. The jewel-like nodes in the surface are concentrated build-ups of rare minerals the coral is unable to process. Assessment. Exploitable in computer chip fabrication. Ah, well, it wouldn't allow me to collect it, so I must have to break it off. There's a knife, isn't there? I think I might need to create a knife, which I think I'll be able to do now. I can make the repair tool and a survival knife right now, I think. And there was one other thing I wanted to make, wasn't it? Fins. Well, let's hope we've got enough creepvine seed to... Let's see what we can do. Right, silicon rubber. Okay, so this is going to sort us out pretty well, isn't it? If we can... Oh, we can actually make high capacity, okay. And we can make some more batteries. Let's just make another battery. Use up some of my stuff. Fins. Okay, so I can make fins now, but let's not jump into that. Fire extinguisher, floating air pump. I'd like to make the repair tool and the knife. Okay, let's make the knife.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
And I need to go and swap in some of my...
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity.
Yeah, not much
Be
choice.
sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
All the fish goes off very quickly, doesn't it? Right, we needed... What did we need? We got titanium, we got the sulfur, I've got the knife now. I think I can fabricate a repair tool. Perfect. Lovely. So, let's sort out our inventory a bit. There's... Okay, we can't arrange, but that's quite a good loadout, I think. Although the fire extinguisher probably isn't vital. We'll have the scanner as number 1. Repair tool... Oh no, knife is number 2. They might be the two things I need to grab quickest. Repair tool there, and that right there. It's interesting they don't stack as well. That's fair enough. Okay. That's all good. We might as well chunk these things in for the moment. Actually, we'll keep some out and put some of these in just to store them. So, the knife and the repair tool is what we need. Well, that's a handy little tool.
Lifepod secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Excellent. And what was the other thing I needed to repair this? This is the radio, I think. I can play the message. I think that's everything. Broadcasting emergency.
Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9
Oh.
hours.
Any
Continue
change?
to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Okay, so we've got the radio going and we've got the status okay. Secondary systems online, outgoing radio communication offline, incoming radio communication online. Flotation devices, uncharted ocean planet 4546b, oxygen, nitrogen atmosphere, waterborne bacteria levels high. Okay, things are looking good. And there's another med kit there, which is interesting. Right, well that was pretty successful. Now the next thing I want to test is can I go and chop stuff with my knife that I couldn't chop previously, like blue palm. No? What was it that I could exploit? It was these corals, wasn't it? Am I collecting that? Is that happening? Yes, I am. And I'm collecting blue palm seeds. A mature floral specimen will grow if planted in the right conditions. Ah, cool. Let's drop that. Coral tube sample. Some sample containing CaCO2. Calcium carbonate is a base ingredient for bleach. Nice. It's pretty relaxing and lovely swimming around these shallow parts, but it very quickly becomes quite dangerous. Ah, this is the other coral, table coral. Alright. So what is that? Contains trace precious metals using computer fabrication. Fair enough. Well, let's grab a few of these. Yes, so the knife is dead handy for this sort of stuff. Swim to surface. Oh dear. Right. And the other question is, if I go... Oh no, those explodey attacking dudes will just hurt me, I think. But I could probably attack this guy. I don't really want to go around killing everything, do I? But it might be quite useful. Right, what about these? Can I chop writhing weed? Yes, for seeds. Right, well I won't store any seeds for the moment, because I think... Well, I'm not really sure if it's got a use, to be honest, at the moment. I can just grow more. And what is that? I don't think I've scanned this. Oh no, I have. Veined nettle. Yeah, unless there's a reason to plant these later on in the game, like around the habitat that I make. Perhaps they attract... perhaps they kind of give off light and attract certain creatures to the area. Maybe that's the point of them. Which would be quite a sensible point, wouldn't it? So that's might be when we need it. But for the moment, we'll leave it. And I'm going to try and fabricate some more. Let's have a look at the blueprints. Because I could make fins because I've got silicon rubber, so let's do that. And I also could make... Aha, so the table coral sample is in that. Bleach is made... I need salt. Copper wire from copper ore. No gold as of yet. Wiring kit, power cell. I don't know why I need that yet. Is that for better tools? High capacity. I can currently make glass, and I've got a standard O2. I haven't got any silver. Air bladder. Emergency flotation device. Chemical reaction produces lighter than air gas for fast personal buoyancy. So it shoots me to the surface, I think. That could be really useful. Habitat builder. Computer chip wiring kit. So I can make... I need gold and copper wire, which I can make. Wiring kit silver. So I need gold and silver, pretty much. That's the next things to try and find, I think. Flashlight, battery and glass, I can make that. But I don't think I'll need that right now. And a waterproof locker. That might be quite useful, because I'm collecting a lot of stuff. Maybe we should make one. And what was the thing I was actually going to make? Oh, the fins. Yeah, let's make the fins. Geological data. Environment scan. May support Leviathan class predators. Oh, that's good to know. Water contaminated with high levels of foreign bacteria. Planet is beyond Federation space. Rescue unlikely. It is not recommended to explore this environment without hazardous material suits and extensive support apparatus. That's nice to know. Actually, that's really good to know. So that's basically telling me to make sure to fins to prepare myself thoroughly before going too far.
Data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Fair enough. A chain of pipes can be used to transport breathable air from a functioning pump. So if I want to pump air from the surface to the sea floor, perhaps. Deployables, a waterproof locker. Yeah, let's make one of these. Right. So we have a locker, which I'll... Small storage solution that maintains position in the water. Right, we'll just put it outside. And we've got fins now. Translate vertical limb movements underwater into a forward thrust. Enhance swim speed by approximately 15%. Excellent. Right, so let's go and put our... Yes, I can notice that very quickly. Perfect. And then let's deploy this. Okay, so it just sort of floats there. And I can store 16 items. Fair enough. Let's consume. Actually, that really badly damages me for water, doesn't it?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, so let's chuck in some of this. Oh, no, not that. That. Perfect. I need some bladderfish. These bladderfish are everything, and now I'm a bit quicker. Oh no, they're those floaters, aren't they? Whatever the hell they are. Actually, what are they? Okay, we'll learn about that in a moment. But a bladderfish is what we're after. And there are a couple here. Oh, there goes one. Whoa, 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 here he comes. No, don't. Ah! How did I avoid one previously? I must be able to get a kind of gun or something to shoot them out of the air. Ah, the bladderfish actually was attached to a floater. That's interesting. Let's collect as many floaters as possible and make as much water as possible. Nice. Oh no, that's another floater.
Warning. Electrical radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Okay, what does that mean? Does that mean I need to get out of this area as soon as possible? Probably. Yeah, I think that means I need to get the hell out of here. Or get perhaps much, much deeper in the water. 2 hours to prepare myself for a very deep dive, basically. There's another bladderfish. Oh no, that was a floater that I grabbed instead. Was I standing on the floater there? I don't know. This might be slightly boring at the moment, but I thought I would just stock up on water so I can go a bit further afield. There's one. There's another. Right, bladderfish are conveniently slow, aren't they? I should probably kill... do you know, it really actually bothers me having to kill stuff. I think it's going to be quite an important part of the game, isn't it? And perhaps I should not kill something before I know how powerful it is. And now I've got the knife, I kind of want to chop at that other dude that I can't catch. Okay, so now I've got some water. And, to be honest, I need... that might be useful. Okay. Yes, water is low. That's why we're going to fabricate. So 2 hours. 2 hours to get a... Well, I'm not really sure what. Is it going to destroy my... I guess it's going to destroy the survival pod, isn't it? Which means...
Vital signs stabilizing.
Right, so we've got a floater. Let's read about it. Scavengers and parasites. Floater. 2 species living in symbiosis, which attach to and attempt to feed on any objects they come in contact. Right. Dominant life form. The pink main body and inner suction jaw is the dominant creature. Once attached to an organism or other stable surface, it will attempt to leach nutrients in order to grow. Microorganism membrane. The outer gel-like substance is a mesh of microorganisms capable of forming a sealed vacuum around the creature's jaws. 3. The helium buffer. A thin layer of helium is stored within the outer membrane, providing buoyancy to the vermin and anything it is attached to. May aid in flotation of sunken objects. Ah, so I can attach it to something and it might float to the surface. Let's just lob it overboard for the moment. I don't think I need it. think I've pretty much scanned and learned about everything. I can actually access here as well. Idiot. I've pretty much learned about everything there is to learn about, apart from that dude. But he's quite skittish and I can't get a lock on him. Yeah, I just can't get a lock on him. And these floaters, look, it's grabbing the fish. I think I'm pretty much ready to do some further exploration, but I need to find... And I think I need to do it quite quickly. Right, I'm going to leave this video here, plot my next move, and do it in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.